Oh no, I'll explain everything truthfully. I have screenshots. Okay, is Shem in here? Okay. Basically, I'm gonna explain what happened from beginning to end with screenshots, with everything, because Shem, make it email only. I don't want anyone fucking talking, like, they don't, what the fuck. So, whatever. Is Selena's in here? I need to make her. What the fuck? Okay. Thank you so much, Rudy, for the tier 1 sub. So I'm going to start with what the fuck happened on day 1 of Rolling Loud, right? So, honestly, I fucking hate to do this to, like, anyone, bro. Like, I honestly saw, like... One second. I saw SSB as, like, my homies. I really saw them as, like, boys that I, like... That was like, you know, I wasn't an SSB at all. Like, I'm never gonna claim I was an SSB, but those are my boys. You know, like, I was real to them. Like, I really had nothing to hide. I still don't have anything to hide. So, day 1, right? Cuffem was like, hey, can I stay at your house for like 3, 4, 5 days, whatever? And I was like, honestly, I have parents, like, my dad's here. I even have a screenshot of my dad saying, I want no one in the house. If you guys want to see that too, I'll fucking show you guys that too. I don't give a fuck. I have screenshots of my dad saying, I want no one in the house. When Snaggy and Prime came, he was like, why the fuck did, like, you had people in the fucking house? When I had Selly's here, he was like, you had people in the fucking house. And I was like, I'm sorry, like, you know, like, those are my friends. They weren't here for that long. They pulled up and went to the mall. Whatever. So, Cuffem texted me and was like, hey, I can't stay with them. Like, you know, Snaggy's acting like this, Snaggy's acting like that. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, well, you can't stay at my house. So I hit up Snaggy and I was like, yo, y'all need to squash this fucking beef, bro, because you're saying this and he's saying this and he needs to stay at my house for however fucking long and he can't stay at my house for that fucking long. So I was like, so y'all need to squash this shit. And he was like, no, fuck him. He's weird as fuck, da-da-da-da-da. Like, all this shit, talking so much shit. And I was like, okay, you know, if you know, you know, Cuffem and Snaggy have been in a weird position for a minute. And, like, I'm tired of this whole, like, everyone's perfect, you know, like, blaming shit on me. Thank you, Jay Curry, for the tier 1 sub for 2 months. So, whatever. So, I told Snaggy, I was like, yeah, he said this, but y'all, that's why y'all need to squash it, because he can't stay here for these amount of days. I have parents. And then, mind you, Snaggy, if you're watching this, I really was real as fuck to you, bro. I did nothing ever. Like, I bought you Sofago tickets. I did the most for our friendship. If you're in here saying that I'm a fucking treesh or I'm a clout chaser or whatever the fuck, I never gave a fuck about clout. I never started Twitch because I was like, oh, I'm friends with these people and I met Bronny, so I'm gonna start. No, I never cared. They were like, you guys should start streaming. You should start streaming. You have potential. And I was like, you know what? I never thought I was gonna start streaming, and I did. I never gave a fuck. I don't need it. I don't need money. I had money before. I was working on Instagram. I never cared about streaming or Twitch or any of that shit until I started doing it. So whatever. So then Snaggy was like, I was like, okay, y'all should just talk it out. And he was like, nah, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck to talk to him. And I was like, bro, like, it's Rolling Loud. Just fucking talk to him. You know, like, it'll all be figured out after Rolling Loud. Even Aiden was like, squash the fucking beef. You know, like, we were all just like squashing. He was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, all this stuff. And I was like, okay, bro, so whatever. So we're at Rolling Loud. We're all getting lit. You know, I met Aiden. I met all these fucking people. You know, we're having a great time. And, you know, Cuffem texts me. He goes, hey, where y'all at? My messages aren't sending. And I have the fucking messages of, like, the red shit saying failed. And then I, you know, was intoxicated. I did drink. I had fun. And I wasn't on my phone. I literally was with Sellies. Again, I didn't get in with Aiden. Aiden did not get me bands. Aiden didn't get me anything. I got my own bands. I got up there on my own. I had a modeling agency. I used to model. My modeling agency was the one that gave me the bands. I was in no control of who was staying where in a hotel. I'm not no one's assistant. I'm not in charge of no one's fucking bands. I'm not in charge of who has money and who doesn't, and who can stay where, and who can do this and who can do that. I'm not obligated to have anyone at my crib. I told him straight up, my dad is going to get mad. You know, my dad, you can't stay here. Oh, actually, before that, when we're on our way back from the mall, you know, I'm telling Snaggy, I'm like, what are we going to do about Cuffem? Like, where's he going to stay? And he goes, the only reason why he wanted to stay at your house was so he can fuck you. And I was like, no way, he said that? And he was like, yeah, he said that. And Snaggy, if you're watching this, since you wanted to tell, you know, Cannon and Bronny and all of them that I fucking lied about it. I have screenshots. Okay. Again, Snaggy, I didn't want to do this to you, bro. We were cool, but you kept just shitting on me, dog. You kept shitting on me. You let people just like, and this is my career. This is what the fuck I want to do with my life, and you shit on me. So I'm gonna just say it. He goes, I told him he was lying. Just go with it, please. I said from the jump, like I said. When I said from the jump, we'll figure it out after rolling out. He goes, I told him he was lying. Just go with it, please. That's all I'm asking. Don't say shit. What the fuck? Just don't say shit. Have a good day, Snaggy. Bro, don't fuck this up, please. That's all I'm asking. You saved yourself so I can get more shit. He's not gonna go on social media and say nothing about it. That's about, him saying that, because Cuffem hit me up and he was like, oh, so you just ignore me because Snaggy said so? And I was like, no, I fucking ignore. Like, I didn't even ignore you. First of all, I was texting you and I was like, no, but you can't stay at my house because, one, you said you want to fuck me. I was like, Cuffem, you literally said you want to fuck me and I didn't want you at my crib. And two, my dad doesn't want anyone at my house. And he was like, on God, I never said that. And then when Cuffem goes in the group chat saying that he said that, Snaggy goes, I told him you was lying. Just go with it, please. Because he didn't want to lose his fucking friends that he's fake as fuck to. Not only is he fake as fuck with them, he's fake as fuck with me, bro. I did nothing to you, Snaggy. I was real as fuck to you. All I wanted was for you and Cuffem to squash shit, bro, because he couldn't stay at my house, and you did not give a fuck. Okay? And honestly, he's gonna get more hate, but I was real as fuck, and I really did the most. And all you really have on me, Snaggy, is screenshots of me being fucking hurt about Bronny and me being sad and, like, me just saying all this shit about Bronny, but I don't really give a fuck because that's just me being sad. Other than that, you have nothing else on me because I was real as fuck to you, okay? So then, after Rolling Loud, none of us were on our phone. I can vouch for Aiden. None of us were on our phone. After that, we were all lit. We all had a great time. After, Rolling Loud, we all left and we all went to sleep. We didn't even go out that night. I can vouch for Aiden, for any of them. Prime's phone was dead. No one was on their fucking phones. So I can vouch that night that none of us were on our shit. So then the next day, that's when, thank you, Brady, for the tier 1 sub for 2 months. That night, right, was when the whole Cuffem thing happened. He had nowhere to stay. Mind you, I left, I went back home. I had no one. Like, I wasn't with SSB. I came home. So the next day, he hit me up early as fuck in the morning. Hey, missed you. We had fun on phone with me and my dog. I love you. Hey, I miss you. Have you texted Cuff? No. Bro, he was crying. Why would I text him? You gotta hit him up. Don't care. No, the fuck I don't. I go, he's still in the middle of nowhere. Ain't my problem. What are you doing? Just woke up. But it's Issa K, right? But it's Issa K. It's my fault he was in the middle of the fucking street. It's my fault he was in the middle of... I'm a treesh. I'm a whore. I'm a thought. I'm the one that broke up SSB. But it's my fault. I was talking about... Didn't know that. Right, Cuffem, you didn't fucking know that. You didn't fucking know that, bro. You didn't fucking know that. Right. I was talking about Cuffem that entire night, bro. In the shuttle. I was like, what are we gonna do about Cuff? What are we gonna do about Cuff? Where's he gonna stay? I texted an annoying if you're watching this, Mario. He can also vouch for me. Who just went live? Oh, now everyone wants to go live. Annoying could vouch for me. I hit up Mario and I was like, Mario, he has nowhere to stay. I called Silky. I was like, Silky actually didn't answer me. So Silky didn't know shit was happening. But this was the same day. This was the next day after Rolling Loud, after Cuffem had nowhere to stay. And he was like, oh, I got you, bet. Like, give me his number or whatever. And I was like, okay, got you. I hit up Royce. And mind you, that morning when Snaggy literally was texting me that he doesn't give a fuck, I was on the phone with Royce. And I was like, hey, what are we going to do? Where's he staying? What's he doing? And I was like, Royce, update me. Tell me what the fuck's happening. And he was like, okay, I got you. I'll keep you updated. I was like, okay, cool, bet. I hit up Mario. I was like, who else? Who's a streamer that lives in Florida that he can stay at someone's crib? Because my dad, I would get fucking kicked out my house. If anyone stayed at my house. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would get fucking kicked out. So, I'm trying to see what else I have to talk about. I don't want to talk to him. This is about him lying about the fucking shit. Okay, then I have to talk about this. So then, the same day, Cuffem goes live, he says what the fuck he has to say, and then it's Issa K, it's Issa's fault. And I'm like, bro, I was literally talking about Cuffem, like, I literally wanted Cuff to be straight, like, I was hitting up Royce, like, I was trying to, like, I was doing the most for Cuffem to be okay, like, I was, bro. And I was. It's not my fault. Like, I'm sorry. I don't have my own house. He can't stay at my house. And he knew that from when he landed. I was like, hey, my dad's coming home. And also, I felt uncomfortable because Shnaggy told me he wanted to fuck me. So I felt uncomfortable on both ways. And Cuffem said, on God, he never said that. You know what I mean? So that was both reasons why I just felt like he shouldn't have stayed at my house. So then, you know, me and Shnaggy are texting him like, Shnaggy, you're blaming this on me. You're just talking all this shit. Like, you know, they all are going to hate me, you know? And in my mind, it's like, all this fucking, like, this whole group chat, you know, Cannon has hated me from the fucking jump since the day I met Bronny. That man has never fucking liked me. I don't give a fuck. Who the fuck is Cannon? It's me. He never fucking liked me from the jump for no fucking reason. Thought I was a fucking clout chaser, gold digger, whatever the fuck he wanted to think. And Cannon has so much to say, but Cannon has never spoke to me a day in his life. And when he has, he was just talking. He was just being a dickhead. So, like, Cannon, suck my dick, bro. Literally suck my dick. You're the biggest clout chaser of them all. Your tweets get no engagement. The second you tweet about me, 500 likes, all these fucking comments. All you wanted was clout, bro, and you got it. You got it from the fucking thought, right? Suck my dick. So then, when I'm talking to Shnaggy, right? When I'm talking to Shnaggy about this whole entire situation, he goes, he's literally telling me, fuck, I have to send the rest of the screenshots. He's telling me, don't say shit, stay quiet, it'll all die down, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, it's all gonna die down. And I was like, it's gonna, like, this is gonna fuck my reputation, it's gonna fuck my career up. Like, I worked so hard to get where I am. All of you guys know, all of you guys that are OGs, I did these hours, I did these streams for hours and hours and hours. I put all my fucking time into this fucking shit for, like, my shit to be fucked up by someone that just doesn't give a fuck about me? Suck my dick. Like, literally suck my dick. He goes, I know you're gonna say something. I'm not, but it just goes to show you everybody's loyalty towards me when I'm probably the realest y'all ever encountered. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. It's this one time we have to squash this shit to make SSB as a brand look better. Can't keep beefing. As long as you don't show no more texts and messages, don't text and don't say nothing else, you'll be good. No, because y'all are smart. You're gonna blame the one person who has a friendship with SSB but isn't exactly in SSB, and it's me. It makes sense. And it's better for y'all's brand. Got it. Mind you, no one else in SSB knew the actual truth. Shnaggy was lying to all of them, saying that, like, it's my fault or whatever. Aiden, you know, Aiden's too fucking busy to be occupied with anything that has to do with me. So, he didn't know shit that was happening. But in reality, you know, I knew that shit, like, I didn't want to say anything because all that shit's that happening. It's just Shnaggy going in the group chat saying, Issa this, Issa that, da-da-da-da-da. And the whole group chat, obviously the boys, eating that shit up because that's his boy. You know what I mean? Like, Shnaggy is his boy. So, obviously, they're going to eat that shit up. And I'm just the clout chaser that, you know, became whatever the fuck because of Bronny or whatever the fuck. Like, no, bro. Like, this is literally nothing to do with me. Do you know what I'm saying? Wait, I have more screenshots I have to send myself. Hold on. There was another one where he was like something because nobody... I have it here. What do I say? Something because nobody gonna fuck with me after you said I told you that. I'm really thinking about saying you capping. This is about when I told Cuffem, like, oh, but he told me you wanted to fuck me. And then he was like, he said this shit. He was like, something because nobody gonna fuck with me after you said I told you that. I'm really thinking about saying you capping. I was like, so you're gonna continue making me look like a bad guy. Okay. He goes, I'm the bad guy, getting the most hate. I go, all night I was speaking about Cuffem to everybody, asking what we're going to do about him, and everyone ignored me. What do you want me to say to him? Tell him another reason why he couldn't stay at your house. And I was like, I did. He knew my dad was coming back home. So I'm talking a lot because I'm nervous. Obviously, I have, like, a lot has been going on. But at the end of the day, I know where I stood with the entire group. I know my loyalty with the entire group. Okay? I knew my loyalty. Prime knew my loyalty. Royce was like, I knew you were good. And I was like, bro, I was too scared to be honest and come out and be honest because I didn't want to lose my friendship with Shnaggy. But in reality, I didn't do anything. And I was good this entire time. And I was just like, bro, no, like, I just want, you know, I don't want Shnaggy to get more hate. I don't want Shnaggy to get more hate. When in reality, I was getting hate for nothing. For literally nothing. And I was just taking the shit that happened, that was going on with Shnaggy. I was just letting it happen. He was like, it'll all blow over. And I even told, you know, I called people and I was like, what should I do? You know, I called some girls because I was like, listen, like, these were my boys, and, like, I don't know what to do. I don't want to go on stream and hate on them. And they're like, honestly, Issa, this is your fucking career. Do what the fuck you have to do. He was like, do the fuck what you have to do, and then, like, you know, see what happens. And I was like, honestly, I was like, I just want to let it blow over. Because Shnaggy was telling me the entire time, it'll blow over, it'll blow over. You'll be fine, you'll be fine. Do this for me, do this for me. Like, you know, I'm your best friend. Today he texted me, are you for lifers? I was like, you just fucked up my whole career. You just fucked up my whole everything. You fucked everything up because you thought that it was going to help SSB. And I'm not an SSB. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, his mindset was, she's not in SSB, so it's not going to fuck anything up because she's just around us. She's not really in SSB, so, like, who fucking cares? But in my eyes, it's like, but those are my friends, you know? Like, I wouldn't have never started streaming if it wasn't for Cuff and Shnaggy, like, and I don't need a reason to lie. So, at the end of the day, if you are still confused, you shouldn't shit on Cannon. Honestly, I don't give a fuck about Cannon. He has hated me since day one, and I've never done anything to him. He could have hit me up and been like, yo, what's up? Like, straight up, Royce hit me up, and he was like, tell me what's up, whatever. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live. You know, I called other people. I called girls, and then they were all like, you know what, expose him. I was like, bro, I really don't want to do Shnaggy like this. But I obviously had to because I had to, bro. I had to, and I'm sorry, like, Shnaggy, from the bottom of my heart, you were really my boy, and, like, I did the most for our friendship, you know, like, I really fucked with you. I was gonna go all the way to Atlanta. I got you those fucking tickets for your birthday, you know, like, I did everything. I let you hate on me, and you didn't hate on me. I let you let everyone else hate on me. I saw earlier in Prime's Discord, in his stream, you were on Discord with Cannon, and I think Bronny was in there, and the rest of the boys, and you let them just talk their shit about me. You let them talk their shit about me when you knew I only said what Cuffem said to you was because I couldn't have him stay at my house, and I needed y'all to squash the beef. You knew the next day, again, if you guys don't fucking believe me, that Cuffem was down bad, and you said, no, don't care, he's still in the middle of nowhere, ain't my problem, what are you doing? You knew. You knew, and you still let everyone blame me, and you even said it. SSB is a brand. You just have to do this for the one time. Don't fuck this shit up, please. That's all I'm asking. Because I'm not an SSB? Because I'm not an SSB? That you just let everyone shit on me? And, like, I understand y'all are saying you snitched, but you have to also understand my point of view. He was saying that he needed to stay at my house for 3, 4, 5 days. He couldn't. So I needed to be like, Shnaggy, y'all need to squash this shit because you talk shit, he talk shit, and y'all need to squash this so he can stay with you because he can't stay with me. And then he continued to say, yeah, but he wanted to fuck you. And then he continued to tell Bronny and the rest of the boys that I lied about me saying that I made up that Cuffem wanted to fuck me. Why would I make that shit up? That was my boy. Why would I want to make that shit up? So, again, at the bottom of my heart, Shnaggy, I love you. I love the rest of SSB. You know, like, you know, they're all cool as fuck. Cannon, nothing against you, bro. You're just stupid. Like, you're just dumb. The rest of the guys, Aiden, you're cool, bro. Thank you for making me feel, like, welcomed. You know, you were very welcoming at Rolling Loud. You know, you gave us food. You know, you did what you had to do. It was very welcoming, so thank you. Prime is Prime. He really don't know shit. Like, he's just there. Cuffem, I understand you were confused. I understand you don't know what was happening, and you were, like, getting all these lies from Shnaggy and all this stuff, and you didn't understand. Snaggy Mo, I talked to Celine, you're good. Anyone that said Issa K, suck my dick. I literally let y'all just talk shit for days. I wasn't gonna go live. I really didn't want to do Shnaggy like this, and it hurts my heart. It really breaks my heart, bro, because, like, I really saw this group as, like, my family and all this stuff, but I see my chat more of my family than, like, anything, you know? Like, I see my chat more of anything, like, than fake people, you know? So, Cuffem, I'm sorry I couldn't tell you the truth. I didn't want to ruin my friendship with Shnaggy. Royce, I couldn't tell you the truth. I didn't want to ruin my friendship with Snaggy, I was loyal as fuck, and Snaggy knew what he was doing, and he literally was like, okay, she loves me, because Snaggy knew I loved him so much as my fucking brother that I was gonna take everything. That I was gonna let the hate, fuck me up. But I wanted to come back to streaming, like, I wanted to do what I love to do, and I couldn't if the blame was on me. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really know what else the fuck to say. I really didn't want to say anything. Aiden, I'm sorry if this ruins, like, anything, with SSB or whatever. I need to clear my name. This is also something I want to pursue. This is also a career I want to take. Hold up, Brian. Give me 1 second. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Cuffem, I literally, Cuff, like, that was my best friend, and he told me it was going to blow over. He told me he was going to figure it out. He was like, I promise we're all going to figure it out. It'll be fine. Cuff really, like, let me believe, like, it was, like, he was going to talk to you guys, and it was going to be okay. And that's it. At the end of the day, Cuff, my dad was still here. I couldn't have anyone at my crib. But I literally did feel like shit because he said that all he wanted to do was fuck me at the same time. So I was like, that also makes me very uncomfortable. But regardless, I would have had no problems if my dad wasn't home. If my dad, like, I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck if you wanted to stay at my house. But my dad was home. No one was allowed to stay at my house. I have the messages my dad saying no one was allowed to stay at my house and him getting fucking tight at me for having cellies here. So, I think that's it. I'm not going to stream very long today. That was just me clearing up my name. I'll stream tomorrow, regular streams, not a problem. It's not beef with anyone. Again, I have no problems with Snaggy. I have no problems with any of them. I love them all, you feel me? Like, that was those were my friends from my opinion, like, from my perspective. Those were my boys. And I had no problems with them. But, shit happens, and when it comes to this and people are lying on you, you kind of do have to come on here and show screenshots and stuff. I was calling Royce, I was asking about Cuffem. Again, if you want to go back and read the whole explanation, I'm not deleting this VOD. So, this is what I had to say about the situation. Cuff, I'm sorry you went through that, bro. You don't deserve that for shit. You really didn't deserve that. I really did the most to make everything work for you guys, and no one had anything to say. So if you're still Isake, I think it's because, I don't know why you would still hate me. Maybe it's because I don't have an ass or something. You can hate me for whatever reason you want to hate me, but it can't be for this because I have my proof. I have my screenshots. Go back to the VOD. You can hear the whole thing all over again. I'll put the VOD for everything, so it won't be sub only, if that's what you guys want me to do. So yeah. That's it. I'm going to get off now. I love you guys and I missed you guys. So I really can't wait to come back to streaming and it being fucking normal again. Again, I'm really sorry about all this and I'm really sorry I had to go down like this. Everyone's texting me. I'm really sorry I had to go down like this. I didn't want to come on stream. I really, really didn't. But y'all wanted to fuck me over. I'm the realest on the fucking team. Y'all wanted to fuck me over. So, yeah. Anyways, follow my socials, Isavbarr.